Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Yan, and I'm going to be your enrichment teacher this year along with Mrs. Geetons. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to give you a bit of an overview of what enrichment is because you might have a lot of questions. First of all, enrichment, I know it seems like a second English class, but it's not. You are right in that I am an English teacher, but enrichment is for those seniors who have not yet passed a graduation requirement exam that is required by the state of New Jersey. So our goal in enrichment is to get you through these tests, or one of these tests, as painlessly as possible in order for you to check that box to get to graduation in June. So enrichment doesn't mean anything other than maybe you either haven't sat for enough of these tests, or maybe you're not a great test taker and everything kind of flies out of your head. There's a lot of different reasons that students have been in enrichment, and it doesn't mean anything that you are in here. I know that enrichment is probably not a class that you were excited to take because it is your second English class of the day. But what I do want to assure you is that enrichment is not going to be like a normal English class. There is no homework. Everything is done during our class time. So this will be done either virtually or hopefully when we get back into the hybrid schedule when you're sitting with me in class. And enrichment is really also kind of like a support for you to your regular English class. So maybe English isn't your best subject, and if you have an essay or something that you're working on for English, or a book that you're falling behind in, or something that you're just not quite sure and you need that extra support, then enrichment is the place to be. And you bring your English work and we help you with your English work. So what we're going to be doing in here is figuring out why you're in here and then trying to help you fix whatever that is. So if you're not a great test taker, we're going to teach you some test taking skills. If you forget everything that you read, we're going to teach you some ways to annotate and to help you remember things as you're reading. So this isn't necessarily a class that you have to stay in for the rest of the year. There's two big ifs though. If you pass a test and if you do not need these credits, then a lot of times what can happen is once you pass the test that you're able to drop this class and take a study hall or something in its place. So that depends on your guidance counselor. That depends on your schedule, your credit status, and your like how many credits you actually need to graduate. But if you do end up staying in this class past when you pass a test, then what we turn this into is like kind of like a fun, looser, Englishy type class. We did like podcasts last year. We did a novel that was kind of cool that everybody liked. We do like a whole job, whole unit. So we do like interview questions and resumes and cover letters and things like that. So I don't want you to think that this class is going to be a waste of time, because it's not at all. Like, these are skills that you are going to need in your future. So what we do is we help you, like picking out main ideas and details and things like that. Like, these are all life skills that you need. And no matter what you're going into, what field you're going into, you have to be able to communicate. I always tell my students, because I teach seniors, so you have to be able to communicate. So we help you become more effective communicators and get you to graduation. So that is the goal. 100% Mrs. Geetons and my goal is to just get you there in June as painlessly as possible. And I promise that if you work with us and you put in the 50% and we'll put in the 50%, I have promised, and I've never broken my promise to my students, that they have all gone to graduation. And I will say that. This is my 13th year teaching seniors. This is my 5th year with enrichment seniors, and I have never had a student not graduate because of their lack of a test. So I just want to assure you that if you put in the effort, we will get you there. It might take more than one test, but we will get you there. The different tests that you need to graduate are either the ASVAB, the AccuPlacer, the PSAT, or the SAT. So these are all different tests with different requirements. And the first one that we're going to prepare for is the ASVAB. I'm still trying to find out the first date of that, but I just wanted to assure you that we have multiple avenues to go down. So this is not something where it's like, if you don't pass this first test, that's it, I don't graduate. Absolutely not. We're really, really going to work, and we're going to try all these different ones. So as long as you put in the effort, promise, we're going to get there, and we're going to do it as painlessly as possible. Okay? So I just wanted to give you an overview of the class, and I'm going to tell you like a little bit about myself in a slideshow I have, and then I want to get to know you guys, because a big part of this class is me tailoring it to your needs, and Mrs. Geaton's tailoring it to your needs. So every single year my enrichment class changes because my students change and what they need changes. So I just wanted to give you an overview of the class. This is what enrichment is. I can't wait to meet all of you, and I can't wait to get you through and watch your little faces light up once we get you past this little obstacle that we have. Okay? Talk to you guys soon. Bye.